It is 80 degrees here, so we're excited. All right, it's 12 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and get started. Again, welcome back. So today I just wanted to show you guys a couple things. So we started sending out a newsletter. It should look like this with the header, and inside of here we are going to have templated emails for you guys that you can put into your Compass. Here's the instructions on how to do that, but I'm going to go over it with you guys today as well. And for an example, I'm going to go ahead and use this first one, the birthday automated email. So there is a birthday email in Kaizen already, or I'm sorry, in Compass already. Sorry, thank you. I forgot to share my screen. All right, so here's the newsletter that we should have got from Jason. I think it was on Monday. No, on Wednesday. We're going to be sending these out weekly with an email that you can put inside of your Compass, and then you can send it to your clients. So that's what I'm going to go over with you today, but we're always going to have those instructions here on the email as well. So let's get right into it. I'm just pulling up my chat as well. All right. So first things first is we want to get this schema report on our desktop. So what I'm going to do is go up here and do save as. You won't be able to open the file because it's all computer code. It doesn't mean anything to us anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in my downloads. So I think that's an easy spot to remember. I'm going to replace that one. All right, so I have that downloaded. Now I'm going to hop into Compass and I'm going to import the email that Jason sent to us. So I'm going to go up to Platform and go down to Settings. You guys should be familiar with this screen. This is where all of your business information lives and the custom business variables for your merged fields. So on the screen, there's this import export option. So I'm going to click on that tab. And this is where we're going to put in that file. So I can either click on it or I could drag and drop it. Since I want it from the Sage, oops, and that's not the right one. I'm kidding, yes it is. Okay, I'm gonna open that. And now I'm gonna click import. It's saying this will create configuration items in your business. It's not reversible. It's just saying that it's gonna add things that is gonna change. It could change some things, like for example, we weren't uploading just an email. We can also upload settings or templates, and that could potentially change your Compass. All right, so it looks like that was in there. I just hit this refresh button and saw that an extra one came in. So now what I'm going to do is go back to Platform and go to Library. And the email that Jason created should be in here. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, it was an automation. It was a birthday automation. So I'm going to go to Automations. And here it is. It's this new birthday email automation. And it's active. So I have both automations active, so you'll want to pick and choose which one. I'm going to go ahead and turn this inactive for now until I decide that I like that one more. So now that I'm in this automation, the action is red. So I'm going to go in here and hit edit, edit this email, view, edit email. And it's flagged because it wants it, I need to integrate my email, pick which email it's coming from. And now I can preview the email that Audrey made for us. It's super fun. It's a lot more exciting. And then this is a link to just a cute little video. If I wanted to open that up, I can go over here and copy that link. And I'm going to paste it in here. Sorry about that. And now we're going to sing them happy birthday with this cute little video. So on the other side of that coin, the click me to see the birthday video, these emails, they're not all going to be birthday emails. I do like that one better. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn that on and save the automation. And then I'm going to go ahead and make this one inactive. Perfect. So now my birthday emails are updated to this super fun version. Not all of the emails that we send to you guys are going to be happy birthday emails. Some of them might be marketing material or just a way to stay in front of your clients. Like, for example, this month is military month, so we could always make one for you guys and send that out as well. Next month is annuity month, so I think we're going to send one out for that. Um, and for those, they're just going to come in as templates. So let's go to this CDs versus annuities one. I believe this one is getting checked for compliance. So one thing that I do want to talk about is on these emails, I think that it's best to go ahead and add like interest forms or fact finder forms. So what I'm going to do is hop out of here and I'm actually going to open my forms in a separate tab because it will be a lot easier to jump back and forth between the two. Then I'm going to hop back into this CDs and annuities marketing email. And down here at the bottom, I'm just going to add a row. Okay. And I do want the background on this as well. Okay. So to attach our forms, I can do it a couple different ways. So I am going to go ahead and show all of those. Typically, what I like to do is want to know more, fill out this form, or schedule an appointment with me. Um, so I'm going to say schedule an appointment with me. And then I'm going to add I'm going to make this all bigger so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. And then what I can do is go in and copy my scheduling link. And then I could also do or drop in my scheduling link and I want to do um, ready to get started. Click here. So this is where I'm going to attach my form. So I'm going to go over to form and I'm going to choose the annuity fact finder form. And right here in the form settings is this hosted form link. I'm going to click on that. And then I'm just going to copy this URL, copy that, and I'm going to go back into my message builder and link that URL right here. Paste, perfect. And I'm going to make it big as well. And then I could also do that just as easily with a button. So click here to get started. I like to open my forms in a new tab so that they can go back and reference my email if need be. So I always check that box. And then down here is where I can go ahead and change the size of everything. I can change the font. I believe it's Georgia on here. That's okay. And then I'm going to change my button color. And now that's the fact finder if they want to go ahead and get started. And then if I wanted to move this around, I'm going to go ahead and move that down. All right. So basically just always attach your forms to your emails. We won't be able to attach them for you and you'll have to go in and update those with your personal links. There's no way to send these over with or send these out to everyone and make it available to everyone with their personal links attached. So we'll have you go ahead and drop in your personal information. One thing I do want to point out is we will have your merged fields. So instead of a phone number, I would put in um, I believe it's a contact phone, and then that would be your contact, and then I can do a or an mm, business agent name. Perfect. So now it's just going to pull in your name, your contact information. I could do something like that, but we can't attach your specific forms because it has that personalized link. So that is my tips and tricks with these marketing emails, getting them in there and attaching your forms. And then now we can talk about sending them out. So I have my button down there. I can add my scheduling link. I'll grab that right here and attach this here to make it easy for them. Make this bigger. One thing I do really like is I can just go over here to page settings and put everything to Arial, and now it's all unified. Okay, so I'm going to save and close. I like it how it is. And now I have the option to either schedule a broadcast or go to my contacts and filter through and find kind of mine my book, as we like to call it, to see who would be a good candidate for that information. So, for example, I might want to find all of my clients that don't have annuities. So let's look at the related objects. Let's look in their policies. I recommend playing around with these filters as much as you'd like. I think you learn way more just by trial and error with the filters than anything else. So I went to policies, has filters. I want to look at fields, and I want to look at line of business. Contains none of annuities. I'm going to apply that filter. So it looks like I have 9 clients that don't have an annuity. Or I'm sorry, 19 clients that don't have an annuity, which I want to double check that because I don't think that's right. Perfect. Yeah, so she doesn't have one. So yeah, that was correct. So I have 19 contacts that don't have an annuity. Um, and what I could do is take this one step further and say, let's find anyone who, I'm trying to think, here, target monthly income is more than or equal to $5,000. Now I'm going to do all. So I have one contact. So I know she would be a great candidate. Maybe I give her an extra call, which I just have play data in here, so that could be part of it as well. But I would just go through and see who you'd want to start those um, marketing emails to. So what I can do is do it all in search. I'm going to go up here, send email, and this is just for the templated emails that we're going to send out that are um, more for marketing purposes. I'm going to save and close because I've already made it my edits. And then I'm going to do next and confirm. I don't actually need to send it out right now, so I won't. Um, and while we're here, I mean, I guess instead of going into my library and making those changes, I could have gone in here and made the changes, found my group, send email, choose from library, and then I could have added my forms. The reason I didn't is if I have to exit out of this tab, it won't save any changes and I'll have to start from square one, which is why I went to the actual templated email. I'm going to save and close. So that's an option as well. All right, how we doing? No questions or anything. Sounds good. And I'm going to go ahead and clear those filters. Well, I guess if I wanted to, so say we sent out that email, you found this group of clients, but you don't want to send the email out right this minute. What we can do is just go ahead and save this group. I'm going to call them annuity candidates. Create group. I think I spelled that wrong. Save. That's okay. And then I can go over to broadcast. And since I'm going to be on vacation next week, I will send that out on the week after. So I'm going to set it as a broadcast. Sorry, I went a little quick. I just clicked this plus sign, schedule broadcast. When I come back, send out the email, enable smart send. I always do that. It sends it so that it sends it at the best time for you to get the highest click rate and engagement. So always enable smart send if you'd like. And then I can go ahead and grab that template, save and close. Annuities, email. Now I'm going to go down here to groups and select that group that I made and apply. Schedule. Yes, great question. So did you click on the broadcast because you're sending that one time and not multiple times? Absolutely. That's exactly why we went for the broadcast instead of the automation. So I can just send that out once. And then if I wanted to add that to an automation, if I wanted to turn it into more of a drip campaign, I can easily reuse that email and put it into an automation if I wanted to. But if I'm sending it once, then I'll either do it from my broadcast or right from my contacts. All right, and I'm going to cancel this, delete. All right, so that's mainly what I wanted to go over today. Does anyone have any questions before we move on? All right. Looks like we're good. If you guys have any suggestions, definitely let us know. We're going to have a variety of marketing materials and just fun ways to stay in front of your client. Again, those are all coming out weekly. Not all of them might apply to you. Say if you don't sell life insurance and we send out marketing material for life, maybe that week won't mean much to you, but we're going to try to make it pretty even between the 4 lines of business that we do, as well as just general outreach and staying in front of your client. So again, if you have any suggestions, if you want to see something, let us know. We are going to be sending them through compliance and everything, so that'll be taken care of for us. That was really what I wanted to go over. And it doesn't look like we have any more questions. All right. All right. So I believe we are all good to go. All right. Well, thank you all for joining. I appreciate you coming. I will see you guys next week, and we should be coming to a close at this round of sessions, and then we're going to start all the way over from the top, and we're going to start branching out and do very beginner level um, simplified versions of these webinars, and then we're also going to kick it up a notch in another round of webinars. So we'll have two going at the same time to serve both of our audiences. So stay tuned for that. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next time.